And underneath the rows of trees, I will see you where the ocean meets the sky. Under your toes, the fire grows. You are ready for a different kind of life. You're silent, bold, the wind is calling. You must return to the wild. You're silent, bold, the wind is calling. You must return to the wild, 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 wild. Follow me down, there's no one around. Lay back and take your socks and shoes right off. That natural light is so damn polite, can make you feel just...
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Total Drama Sims. I want to start off by saying that I hope everyone had a fantastic Halloween. I ended up having a really good one. I went to Walt Disney World as a very early birthday present from my husband. I'll put a couple photos here so you can see. I had a great time. It was amazing. I hope you guys' Halloween was just as amazing. Before we jump into our episode, I'd like to ask you guys to like and subscribe. It'd be amazing. I'd really appreciate it. And let me know down below what you guys are wanting to see, or if you're just enjoying what's happening. So with all of that small introduction, I am ready to jump right into another elimination episode. So in the last episode, we definitely saw kind of like the last social day. The social days have kind of been all over the place. A lot of ups and downs as far as relationships. And so again, like every other eviction, it kind of can go any way. Who knows what's going to happen? We could have a tie in a competition. We could have someone going home that we didn't even see going home. Anything can happen. But the only thing we do know is that Lacey is safe. And also, this might be the first episode where we see the hidden immunity idol that Eli picked up come into play. So I'm excited. I'm ready to see what's going to happen this episode. So let's go ahead, get into the game, and get this started. Alright, so we are now in the game. It is Sunday, early morning in the game. But more importantly, it is actually elimination day. Looks like the only person up right now is Ace. I'm trying to think of who I think would be in danger this episode. Oh, and of course, like always, we're gonna play this day out and just let the Sims do whatever they want until about 6, 7 p.m. Then we're gonna have our vote up at the big rock area up here. And as you can see, we're back to our standard island, and our campers are back to their typical outfits. I'm kind of sad. I love the festivities. Also, I removed the team banners from this room, as well as the cabin, since this is still going to be the girls' cabin and this is the boys' cabin. I'm definitely sad, Jagger. I'm definitely kind of sad to see the festivities go away a bit, but I do also love the original camp because it reflects the show so well, in my opinion. So sad to see the costumes go, especially for some campers like Esther. I loved her outfit. No but sad to see some outfits go, but in general, I'm happy for it. And plus, we have Christmas right around the corner, and I might be have something planned for that. Oh, he's gonna go shower. I guess him and Ace are avoiding each other for now, at least. I don't know, they just keep having a hot and cold relationship. I multiple times thought they were gonna have a romance, and then nothing happened. Or they started and then just turned it down. I don't know. The two of them have a very... What's he doing? So sexy to the dustpan. Anyways, I don't know. It's like a will they, won't they continuous... Oh, she's scared. What happened? Esther was chased by a very creepy looking person. Oh, so she just had a creepy dream. And she's gonna go hide under the covers. That is so cute. I mean, it's not cute, it's sad for her, but it's kind of cute. So we have the girls waking up. Oh, and we got the boys waking up too. We got Benji, who's making his bed. So bad for poor Esther. Maybe she's also a bit terrified. Maybe she's a little scared of this vote. I don't know, she was definitely pretty confident and cocky during all the votes back when she was part of the Rambunctious Rainbows. Now that the games merged, her game doesn't seem as strong as it was. I'm not saying Esther has a weak game or she doesn't have anything good going on, because I definitely think she's still playing the game for sure. But she definitely doesn't seem as confident and as strong as she did back when she was on the Rambunctious Rainbows. Speaking of people whose game have changed, Fable is someone I am definitely... Fable's someone I'm definitely concerned about. Like, I just slipped through so many things and she just jumped in the shower. I should have stayed zoomed out. But Fable's someone I'm definitely worried about. Like, she has made a lot of risky moves, you know? Like, she's kind of burned a lot of bridges. Like, again, I don't think Fable started it. I definitely think Esther and Lacey started it, because it seemed like Fable was just trying to, like, get along with her new girl roommates and all of that stuff after the team merge, and those two just kind of put her in a bad mood, and she was just burning bridges left and right. She was even got into a fight with Zara. They still have a good relationship, but, like, her and Zara even fought. I could not imagine a life without you. Do you feel the same way? Wait, who is he talking to? Are him and Eli flirting again? See, what I mean, it's that will they, won't they, hot and cold, no Ace. These two's relationship, I do not get it whatsoever. It's so weird. They just have such an interesting relationship. It's like they seem to get along well, but then they don't, but also their relationship's really bad now. Oh, not as bad as it is with Benji, though. What's about to happen here? Oh, Benji's going up to fight Eli? Why? Why are we choosing violence so early in the morning? Like, the day just started and we have a vote tonight. I don't know. Benji's gameplay has always been a bit chaotic, but it worked for him. Are now both getting to their first fight ever. I wonder who's gonna win this. I'm not gonna lie, my money's kind of on Benji, but I'd be good with Eli. I mean, Eli didn't start the fight, so I'm kind of cheering for Eli, but I think Benji's got this. Oh, Esther just came in to peer in. Oh, wow. Eli actually won. Look at him. Eli and Benji now despise each other. Why did he just start a fight? Now he's going to yell at him. Eli's literally in here just trying to get his breakfast. Don't get me wrong. I'm never saying Eli's innocent, like completely innocent. But in this case, he didn't really start it. Oh, he's got a little band-aid and a cut on his nose. Ooh, you kind of started it, so that's on you, my man. Oh, he's gonna help Zara cooking. So that's nice, I guess. Then we have these two girls. Are they talking with each other? Fire. Oh my god, no. Well, at least these two boys... Oh, all the guys kind of ran themselves out. And Esther. And Fable. They were not having repeated fire like last time. Alright, so now we have everything replaced. Poor Esther, she was terrified from a bad drink. Wait, those two get along? I had no idea. That was a weird hug. But Esther was terrified by... She had a bad dream, then she had a fire. I don't know. She's just freaking out. It's a bad day for Esther. Maybe she's just taking it all as like bad omens for what's to come. I think she's really... Yeah, look at her run. Esther is not doing good today. Oh, what are you... He's like over here freaking out. Eli, you helped put the fire out. And Esther's terrified and tense, but that doesn't stop her from making... Is this mac and cheese? Yeah, it looks like she's making some mac and cheese. No. I don't know what she's making. I guess we'll see when she's done. Speaking of mac and cheese, I felt like in The Sims 3, and in The Sims 2 actually when I played, mac and cheese was the one thing that always caught on fire when I made it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell? What did she make? Scrambled eggs baked. I love that I'm looking at what she made while there's a fight. So who started this fight? Fable or...
Greba, huh?
Oh. Fable won the fight.
Gloopy. Oh, Kamaze.
These two do not get along. The prep and the goth do not get along. The story is old as time.
Smurgus. Turub Quink. Kuzip. Cleavar.
Oh wow, she's telling Benji he's too trusting. Which is weird, because I feel like it's like too many people trusted him. Maybe that's what she meant, like, people trust you too quickly. I'm really glad I met you, Benji. Do you enjoy spending time with me? It doesn't look like that's gonna go well. No, I don't actually. And then he ran away. Wow. Ooh, Zara's just going around trying to calm down everybody. That's so sweet. She really is so sweet, but what's it gonna do?
Hey, Lloyd. Renoy
Oh, look.
bars.
She's calming down more people. Look, she's calmed down so many people. Oh, it is 7 o'clock, so it is now time to set up for the vote already. I felt like that went by so quick. Alright, well, I'm going to set up the vote real quick, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so here we are for the elimination ceremony. So, let's take a quick look at all of our campers, see how they seem to be doing. First up, we have Eli, who also is the secret holder of the hidden immunity idol. And he seems pretty confident. He doesn't seem too worried. Maybe he knows if he needs it, he's got that idol in his pocket. And to be honest, I can't blame him for feeling that way. I'd feel pretty confident too. Then we have Esther, who's had a rough day in general today and is not looking too confident. So, who knows, maybe she's more in danger than I realize. Then we have Fable, who has been a bit of a loose cannon here recently. She is busy staring at Ace, who is staring at Lacey. I think she's staring at Ace. Anyway, she seems not too worried. She seems to have completely other things on her mind other than the game, honestly. Then we have Lacey, who has gotten attacked by Fable this episode. She's looking a little out of it. So even though she's bandaged up and she looks like she could use a hospital, she is completely safe from this eviction. Next up, we have Zara, who is just looking really happy. She doesn't look too worried. She just looks like she's vibing and chilling. She's having a good time. She's happy to be here. Then we have Ace over here, who's looking really flirty, and I want to figure out who he's staring at. Oh, he's staring at Eli, it looks like. Those two, hot and cold. I'm telling you, I don't know, like, what the deal is with those two. It's like they're drawn to each other, but they also hate each other. I don't know. I don't get it, but he's definitely looking at Eli with some hearts in his eyes. Next up, we have Benji, who's got a bit of a band-aid himself for starting a fight today. Who did he start the fight with? Eli. He started the fight with Eli, and Eli actually won the fight. So we have Benji with a couple scrapes. He's probably mad about losing the fight. He probably isn't feeling too good about his relationship with the game he's been playing recently, honestly. He's definitely someone I think is going to get at least one vote tonight. So yeah, his face, I think, is pretty... makes sense for the situation. Then lastly, we have Van down here. He's kind of just been, like, in his own world, kind of... He hasn't had too many bad relationship interactions. He's kind of been, like, skating by pretty safely, so... He honestly looks fine, and I think that's a valid way to feel on a vote like this when it comes to him. So now it is time for me to go and check out everybody's relationships and see how they vote, and then we will be right back after the votes. Alright, votes are in, but there's actually something we need to do before they are revealed, and we need to find out if Eli is going to use his hidden immunity idol. So, how that's gonna work, I just realized this camera's been off this entire time. I have not been paying attention to my second monitor. It's fine, we can have a slightly off camera. Anyway, we need to find out if Eli... Oh, he just got really angry. It's time for it to find out if he is actually going to use his idol. And how we're going to decide that is he's going to come up to this game here. Same one we used in the Squid Game in one of the last games. And he's going to ask about the future. If he gets a positive moodlet, then he feels safe and he doesn't need to use it. If he gets a negative moodlet, then he's worried and he's going to use his immunity idol. So let's go ahead and see how it's going to go. So let's ask about the future. Let's see if he's going to use his immunity idol.
Paulino, huh?
Your future looks pixelated. Alright, we want to look at the moodlet. And future looks bright. So he's like, you know what? I don't need to use it. I'm feeling safe. So he decides not to use it. And with that, let's go ahead and reveal the votes. And the first person safe, of course, is Lacey. She won immunity in the Squid Games. A very well earned. I'm going to add a couple logs. So she definitely gets her marshmallow, and she gets to... Let's go to marshmallows. She gets to just hang out, enjoy the vibes. The next person I'm going to reveal, who actually had no votes, is Zara. So Zara, she can actually come, and she can roast a marshmallow. Sorry if I'm looking looking to this out a lot. I'm looking at the notes because I have everybody's votes written down. Someone else who received absolutely 0 votes is Esther. So now Esther can come and roast some marshmallows as well. Alright, so now we have 5 left. 1 girl, Fable, and 4 guys. So let's go ahead and move some guys to safety. We're gonna go ahead and move Van over to safety. Van will not be going home this episode, and he will get to roast a marshmallow. And now the next person I'm gonna move over to safety so they can get their marshmallow is going to be Ace. So Ace is safe, and yeah, just making sure he can have his marshmallow. And now we are down to 3. We are down to Eli, Fable, and Benji. We have Benji, who picked a fight with Eli today that Eli won, and who's also gone around and kind of ruined a couple relationships. Then we have Fable here, who has ruined more than one relationship. She's just kind of gone on a path of chaos this time. Then we have Eli, who has been safe for a while now. Like, this is his first time he's ever been vulnerable. And he decided not to use his immunity idol. And the crazy thing is, there was a 3-way tie between all 3 of these campers. So, these 3 are now going to have to compete to see who's going to go home. So, I'm going to go ahead and set up a competition for this 3, and we'll be right back. Hey, it's Editing Greg here. It's been a while since I've had to show up, but there's a need for it in this video, unfortunately. So in the next couple scenes till the end, there's some visual lag. I didn't see it while recording, like everything was running smooth. But apparently in the video footage, something happened. I'm not sure what. But you're still able to see what happens, enjoy it, and you can tell what's going on. So it's not too bad, and it's only these last couple of clips. Sorry about that, but it definitely won't be there in the next one, hopefully. But yeah, I'll let you go ahead and continue. Alright, so here we are at the final 3 and their competition. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the game so that this stand and wait photographer doesn't run out. So their competition is gonna be shaping bonsai trees. So I've run a test of this. There's a couple variations of what the bonsai could end up looking like. There's some that's really ugly, some that are pretty. But we're gonna have all of them come up and shape it. And whoever has the worst looking bonsai is going to be the person who goes home. This is kind of going to come down to my opinion. If some of you really like a naked looking bonsai tree and I say it's the worst, I mean, we're just going to have to go with me. I'm basically the host here. But anyway, we're going to have them shape it, and that's how we're going to decide who goes home. I wasn't really prepared, honestly. Oh, let me cancel this. So we're going to wait for each of them to disappear. There. And there we go. So I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't really prepared for competition. I was not expecting a tie, especially not a 3-way tie. But here we are. And on top of that, Eli had the immunity idol and did not use it, which is crazy. Like, it would just be Fable and Benji up here competing. But he decided not to use his idol, and now he's sitting here. Hopefully he doesn't make that mistake again if he survives this competition. Who knows? I don't know. Like, some of the votes, they came out the way I expected them to. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But I also was surprised by a couple of votes, honestly. Like, I didn't think Eli was going to get that many votes. And then he didn't use his idol either. I don't know. That's crazy to me. Also, like, in any show like Survivor, when they go home with an idol in their pocket, I'm always just like, man, only if you'd used it would have changed the entire trajectory of the game and how things went. Alright, so they have finished their bonsai tree. So let's go ahead and take a quick look. Alright, so our first bonsai tree is Eli. He has a half-naked tree. It's definitely different, kind of artistic, alternative, if you will, but I'm not going to say that this is the worst tree of the lineup. So I definitely think that Eli is safe. He is good. He gets a kind of a save after not using his idol, which, good for him. He almost blundered on the first time he was actually able to be voted for because he was safe with his team for so long and then won the first immunity. He almost went home with a hidden immunity idol in his pocket. So he hopefully will really reevaluate his game, maybe change up his social game. Next we have Fable. Definitely not a great bonsai tree, not one I would necessarily want in my home. Unique for sure, but definitely not great by any means. But when compared to Benji's, it's good because Benji's is dead. Benji's is empty, barren. It looks like it belongs in a desert. It died. It was close between Fable and Benji, but Benji's is by far the worst. I don't think anybody could argue anything different. Like, oh, did not mean to grab that. I don't think anybody could argue that Benji had the best. Like, there's no one in his defense. He murdered the entire thing. So, with that, I definitely think it's safe to say that our good chaotic friend, I just realized the boat's gone. I'm gonna have to place it back. Our good chaotic friend Benji is now eliminated from the game. Alright, and like that, we are down another camper. Benji has officially been eliminated from the competition. I think he has definitely been like a core crucial member. He's been involved in a lot of the drama, a lot of the heartbreak, a lot of the fights. I feel like he's been kind of at the center of a lot of it. So it's going to be weird not seeing him here with how big of a character he's been. And it's also another former Rambunctious Rainbow to go. The only two former Rambunctious Rainbow members left in the game are Lacey and Esther. So it's definitely a little hairy of a situation for those two. But again, we're here about Benji. He's brought a lot of great drama. He's brought a lot of good story. I've enjoyed him. I'm going to be sad to see him go, and I'm going to be interested to see if anybody else can fill in his shoes, because like his his antics have like really filled a lot of the show of like what's going on. So it'll be interesting to see how things go with him being gone now. So comment down below, let me know what you think about Eli going, or the three-way tie, or what do you think about Benji going, the three-way tie, or the fact that Eli almost went home after not using his immunity idol. It was so close. So yeah, comment down below, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.